Welcome, welcome. I am here with Martha, one of the beautiful participants that has just journeyed with us through the 3-month Soul Path Accelerator. I've just had the opportunity to get to know Martha over these 3 months within the container. And so I am so excited to have her here and to just share a little bit about her story and her journey.
All the principles that we're working with in your course and that are in other courses, they're the perennial teachings. You know, it's like the cat's out of the bag. Hey, life is not happening to us. It's happening through us. We're not victims. We're creators. And it demands a lot of responsibility. But at some point when I discovered these teachings, because I've been, on a spiritual journey since I was 17, that's kind of when I woke up to wow, I'm big and I want to find out who that is. And with you, when I found out about your program, with Patty, I was like, I'm all in. And it's working with those principles. In my background, I am a life coach through Life Mastery Institute with Mary Morrissey. And many times I felt, wow, it's like I'm taking like another Dream Builder course in a way, in that we're working with these same principles. But every time you show up for something like a new course, you're a new and different person. There's yet another layer of release and another opportunity for expansion and growth into who I really am. And there's no end to the depth to which we can work these principles in our lives. So it just felt like the natural next step for me, and it was totally the right decision. I mean, I've really learned to trust my intuition. I think my greatest tool, you could say, is just my connection with Source. I just so absolutely know I'm not alone and that I am co-creating. I'm heard, my desires and my intentions. I have that trust. I can sit down to do the breath work in a very scattered state. Maybe I've just been online and just haven't really grounded into myself. And it always takes me to that spot. And then it's like, okay, this is where I want to kick off for my day. So it's so important to commit, to a daily practice, and preferably in the morning, because it really sets the tone for the day. I was more than pleasantly surprised when I went into the course, because my intention when I went in, when you asked, what's your intention? I just want to be more spacious inside. Because I know that inner space is just the greatest. There's just room to move and to be and to do all these things, and it holds the pain, it holds the joy. It's like just more space. You all ended up helping me with, through working the principles. It was the whole thing about the inner work, but what about the outer expression? I'm this amazing, powerful, creative being. And I obviously have gathered some gifts and skills through my life, and I need to share those. We want to give to ourselves, to our family, but to humanity, and then of course to Earth. And I'm so excited because as you know, I've developed new things, and I just feel this new energy, and it's like that balance to that inner spaciousness is that outer inspired action and creation. How can I go through life without creating my beauty? God, I've developed this love for everybody in the group. It's been an amazing exchange, and I can say that it's the most powerful exchange that I've had in terms of an online group. I feel like we went into a very deep sacred space with one another. There was this trust. It's like we come into this group, and it's this hologram, which is that everybody is me. I'm a part of everybody. There's this one consciousness that's working together and holding all these others. So I think that we all felt each other so deeply because we were really held in this space. I mean, I think that's a gift that you and Patty bring, that you're able to create this space where we all just kind of dissolve those barriers and boundaries and resistances and fears and stuff. And it just, because very quickly into the course, we developed this sense of trust and transparency. That was a powerful experience for me. I don't believe I've had that experience in a group before. I am so happy for everybody in the group. I look at each person and what they've gone through and how they have developed. and how so much of their creative selves have been expressed just in this 3 months. It's actually mind-blowing. I just love this group. I didn't want it to end, but yeah, beautiful, beautiful experience. It goes down in my history definitely as a milestone. Yeah. And each person, as they created, the thing was there was so much heightened joy in each person. It wasn't just a fleeting, joyful moment. It's like, because people were coming into their creative outer expression from the inside, with that was a heightened level of joy. You could just see it. Everybody's happier. Like, there were huge reminders in the course. These teachings that are based on, truth, basically. It's like we all inherently know the truth because we're born with that capacity. We often need an outer experience to wake up that inner knowing, like that sense of truth, trust, peace, everything. I can just say I have this new excitement and expanded feeling like, okay, I'm ready. You know how we get into patterns and then we create the ideas, the mind story that somehow justifies it. So you all showed up right at the right time to be asking those questions. Like, you got to ask the questions to get the answers. And sometimes we can just stop asking the questions. And so coming into a course and making that commitment to yourself and for a period of time, and it's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper as you go in. Those questions and the breath work that you all created, all the different meditations that you created that enhanced those questions and that exploration. Yeah, it's like that part of me that had gone to sleep has woken up again, and I'm really excited about staying awake. You can work your tail off changing the outer world to suit your desires and needs, but when you do the inner work, it comes with a lot more grace and ease and joy. And often better than you had even wanted it or imagined it.